What is up, YouTube? My name is Mulvone19, bringing you another cool Pokemon Narrator Wi-Fi battle. Today, this is a match against KameloxYx. You know, originally this was supposed to be a lolzy match. I just picked random pokes out of my box. Even picked out my first Pokemon I ever made in 5th gen. But this actually turns out to be a very interesting match as it goes through and very fun. So I hope you all enjoy it. Give this video a like and go check out our channel. So yeah, he's gonna start out with his Shedinja or either his Zoroark. I was pretty sure he was gonna fake his Shedinja with his Zoroark, but I'm just gonna go into Honchkrow anyways, and that's gonna be pretty good for me, I guess. He's gonna go right off the bat with a Will-O-Wisp. Okay, that's obviously making me think that he is running his Shedinja on the first part. So I really can't do much to him. I go for the taunt. For some reason I thought I was faster, but I didn't know what the set of this Honchkrow was at the time because I just picked it out of nowhere, and I haven't used this since, like the beginnings of, 5th gen Wi-Fi battling. So I just go for the Heat Wave. Maybe he might want to stay in or something. I don't know. Maybe just to get rid of his Sash. I'm going to switch out now and go into my Rotom Heat, and I do make a good play here. He's going to go for the Air Slash, of course, but I do make a good play, and that is for me going for the Overheat, predicting him to switch out either into his Shedinja or his Steelix, both of which are will not take any damage to a electric type move. So I go for the Overheat, and he does go into his Steelix. That's alright. I kind of wish he went to his Shedinja anyways, but it's no big deal. So I do bring his HP all the way down to his Focus Sash, which is, I'm sorry, his Sturdy, which is very nice. And I am able to actually switch out now. I thought he was going to go back into his Moltres, and I didn't want to be stuck in a situation right there. So I go into my Swampert thinking of that, and then I'm just going to go straight for the Stealth Rocks. Pretty sure he wanted to go back into his Shedinja, even though, and maybe he can keep his Steelix off for later as a fodder switch in or something like that. So I go for the Stealth Rocks right now, pretty nice, and that's pretty good for me. I'm going to switch out now and go into my Honchkrow. I'm assuming that this is probably the regular, this is probably Shedinja, since he goes for Sword Stance. I don't usually see Zoroark use Sword Stance that much. I think they learn it. I don't know. Don't take my word on that, but I'm pretty sure they do learn it. So I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch right away, get rid of his Focus Sash, and he's willing to sacrifice that to get rid of my Honchkrow. So unfortunately, I'm going to lose my Honchkrow, which kind of failed, hence the nickname, and that's going to be quite unfortunate. But I go into my Easy Bake Oven. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a I don't know. It's a lot of fun if you had a lot of fun as a kid, making little toy food and all that. But unfortunately, I went into him. I did not think he was going to go for the Sucker Punch. I didn't even think of him having it, and there's a really bad play on my part, so that's really unfortunate. Now I'm going to go into Nidoking, who I should have brought in the first place, and he's going to go for another Sucker Punch. I predicted him to go for that since he wasn't going to go for Excess or anything because I'm faster, and I go for the sub, which is nice, and then I finish him off with a Fire Blast. This is a sub Nidoking, which you don't really see, but it works out for me, and it works good with Expert Belt, so I really do like this set. Knowing that his Froslass is faster, I'm going to have to make a pretty obvious play and go into my Swampert to take whatever he wanted to go for, but it actually turns out that this looks like to be his Zoroark, seeing the Extrasenori, or however you say it. So he's going to keep on going for that, and then he's going to go for a Dark Pulse. Okay, that looks more like a Zoroark. So I'm going to just go for a Waterfall and see if that kills him or not, and indeed it does. It was a crit. I do not know if that mattered or not. I think it did. I'll do a damage calc after this. I'll let you know in the comments, or someone else can do it before me and whatever. So he's going to bring in his Moltres now. I was afraid of the HP guys. I even told him this over Skype during the move, and I'm like, I don't know if he's going to go for it or not. So I'm going to just stay in. Maybe he would think I would switch out to take the HP Grass, and that would work out well for me, and that's exactly what I do. So I do not get flinched from the Air Slash, very nice, and I am able to take him out with a Waterfall, because he predicted me to switch into probably Shaman or something to take the HP Grass. I don't know, not Shaman, but something to take the HP Grass. So he's going to bring in Froslass now. I kind of thought I could live with Ice Punch or something, but I don't know. I do die, which is unfortunate, but whatever. So I'm going to go into Hitmontop now. I'm going to scare him off with a Sucker Punch, and I'm actually pretty much predicted him to go for that. So he goes into his Zapdos anyways though, which is kind of unfortunate. I go for the bulk up and hoping that I could maybe get somewhere with that bulk up, but I really don't want to waste him on the first turn or anything. I don't know what kind of set he's running since I don't see leftovers, so I'm going to play it safe here and go into my Nidoking, basically just fodder him off, and assuming that he might be scarfed or something, or he might be the agility kind, so I'm just going to play it safe and go into Nidoking, who would probably be slower, and go with that. So I'm gonna go into my Hitmontop now, seeing that he went for a Heat Wave. I'm gonna scare him off so he can go next turn and go into a or switch in and go for like a Thunderbolt or something, and that's what I thought he would do. I go for the Sucker Punch thinking he might stay in for whatever given reason. I didn't want to risk it, so that was pretty good for me. And each time, remember, each time he comes in, he keeps on losing HP from Stealth Rock, so it's benefiting more the more he switches out and in, so it's very nice. Go for the Mach Punch, basically just going to take him out like that, and that's going to be pretty nice. Knowing he would go for the Thunderbolt now, since he switched out, I am going to switch out myself and go into the Puffler, which is my Shaman, and take the Thunderbolt pretty nicely. So I do believe he gets a crit here, but is still nowhere close enough to finish me off. So that is going to be, I am able to get a Synthesis off, and then he is going to be forced to switch out into his Frostlass. And here, I was thinking either HP Fire or Seed Flare for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I didn't think an HP Fire would kill, since I don't think I have any investment in Special Attack. And I was kind of afraid that an HP Ice, or an HP Fire wouldn't kill, but then Frost Ice is generally weak. I just kind of went safe, even though it doesn't have great accuracy, and I went for the Seed Flare. And I do hit it, which is nice, and you know, Seed Flare is basically an automatic KO, so that's pretty nice. Excuse me. Alright, so Shaman is my last Pokemon, or no, I'm sorry, Zapdos is his last Pokemon, and he's going to have to force to switch him out, or bring him in with, and he's only going to be able to go for a Heat Wave since he is locked in with Choice Specs. He told me that he was running that after the game, and he's going to finish me off with a Heat Wave, which is unfortunate, but that is basically the end of the game, since all I need to do now is bring in Hitmontop and go for the Sucker Punch. So that is a good game, KameloxYx. I hope you all enjoyed this battle. I know I did. It was a lot of fun. We used, you know, kind of random crap. I've never used a Hitmontop before in my life, even though I see it on every other UU team. And you know, I still had fun. I had fun with all this stuff. It was a fun time. So I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did, because I know I really did. And so go check out our channels if you enjoyed the video. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and if you didn't, dislike or whatever, and you know, leave in the comments of advice you want to help me out or anything with. So that's pretty cool. That's gonna be the end of this match, and I'll see you all later. Peace out.